They say modern NBA players are soft. No
We need to
fights,
cover
no
this incident between the Indiana Pacers.
blood.
Reeves to James, kicks it underneath. Spurs deny the fake, and then Collins was not going to let him score. So he grabbed, goes for that block. Here's where the
Looks like he
damage
tried to
comes.
grab his, he hit him with his elbow. Yeah, he tried to grab his arm. See what happens.
No fear.
Of 9. Oh my
Look
goodness.
at this shot by Lillard.
Goodness.
Oh,
That was from the NBA logo.
oh my goodness, what a shot.
You gotta be kidding me. People.
And everyone says the same thing. Put them in the 90s, they wouldn't last. But here's the question nobody ever asks. Would the 90s survive today's NBA? This isn't a debate about toughness. This is a story about evolution. And evolution doesn't care about nostalgia. Where the soft NBA idea came from. To understand this argument, we have to go back. Not to highlights, not to mixtapes, but to how the NBA actually felt in the 1980s and 1990s. This was an era where defense meant contact, where fouls were statements, and intimidation was strategy. Where fouls were statements, and intimidation was strategy. You didn't just guard a superstar, you punished him. Hand-checking was legal. Forearms were tools. Elbows were messages. If you drove into the paint, you didn't expect a whistle. You expected impact. Teams were built like this. One scorer, one rebounder, and one guy whose job was violence control. They didn't call him an enforcer officially, but everyone knew why he was there. Moments that built the myth. Bad boy Pistons, Knicks versus Bulls, Celtics versus Lakers. Every rivalry felt like a war. Every playoff series felt personal. You earned baskets back then. You paid for them. And because of that, fans built a belief. If you didn't suffer, you weren't tough. Hand-checking pre-2004, defenders were allowed to place hands or forearms on offensive players, slowing speed, disrupting rhythm, and increasing physical contact. That one rule alone made the game slower, heavier, more physical. It rewarded strength over speed, punishment over precision. Why this era feels realer to fans? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Pain creates memory. Efficiency doesn't. We don't remember missed shots. We remember hard fouls. Bruises turn into stories. Stories turn into legends. And legends turn into expectations. The first big misunderstanding. So when fans look at today's NBA, less fighting, more spacing, more threes, their brain jumps to one conclusion. This generation is weak. But that conclusion skips something critical, something uncomfortable, something factual. The game didn't change because players got softer. It changed because the world changed. And when the rules changed, everything changed with them. Next, why the NBA rewrote its rulebook, who pushed for it, and why toughness was quietly redefined. Because what looks like softness might actually be survival.